Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video here today. This is part number 7 of my F1 career today, and we are in Turkey, Istanbul, for round number 7 of the 2010 season. Can't believe we're already at round 7 already, as we make a mistake, but can't believe we're this far into the race, or the season, sorry. You know, it's almost like yesterday I started at round 1 in Bahrain, but you know, onto our qualifying lap. We messed up the first lap, now onto our third lap, because I believe the second lap we had a cool down like that. Yeah, really trying to push the boundaries, you know, running a little bit wide here and there, but yeah, into these last few corners. These are the really hard ones, as you know, you need good mechanical grip from tyres, and you need more oversteer than understeer, really. If you get so much understeer, you run wide, and of course we're on a default setup, so we can't really alter that, as we are nearly quicker than Lewis Hamilton, but that was only 8th in Q2. Didn't really push too hard in that session, but now into Q2. This is the real one that I wanted to absolutely push the boundaries, push the car to the limits here, and as we understeer a little bit wide there, but really just trying to push the car to the absolute limit, just try and push every ounce out of these tyres, and you know, because we won't need them for the race, so might as well just push now. But yeah, through the final corner, hopefully this can be an absolutely smashing lap to grab first and also in Q2. But it's 28-1, 4th in the session, 3/10 off Hamilton's pace. Hamilton was really on fire this weekend in Istanbul. I don't know what was with him, but he was really living up to the circuit, he's living up to the pace. But yeah, in Q3, you know, this is where I really didn't care about the tyre. I just wanted to push really hard as we make a mistake on our lap, run a bit deep, so we have to really correct ourselves, but it gives us a good run through the next part of this chicane and through the final corner, as you can see now. But we do run a little bit wide, so really this lap hasn't been the best. It's been a bit scruffy here and there as we do 29.3. But yeah, coming to the end of this lap now, I believe it started to rain a little bit, but it's pole position, 27.7, and we've bagged pole position by 3/800ths of a second over Hamilton's pace. That is very tight between us and Lewis Hamilton, and if that's going to be for the race, it's going to be a really tough one. You know, if like only 300ths quicker than Hamilton, we have to make all our time on the first lap and just basically hold the gap where it is, because we're not going to gain too much time on the world champion. So yeah, let's head to the Istanbul Grand Prix in Turkey.
Start the engine. Let's get the car on the track.
See on the grid then for the Turkish Grand Prix here, and the 5 red lights are now on here in Istanbul, and yeah, 5 red lights. As lights down, away we go. Looks like it's a decent start from us, decent start there from Hamilton as well. Behind us, you can see with the proximity arrow. We're into turn 1, the corner is ours, and we have taken the lead, or stayed in the lead actually, here in Turkey. So we just need to really create that gap, really just try and not make any mistakes as we clock the curb a bit there and run a bit wide, but that doesn't cost us too much time. But yeah, just trying to really push the boundaries. If we miss the apex again in this corner with heavy tanks of fuel, just trying to make it through these first laps. But yeah, with 17 laps, we've changed it actually to 30% races. I thought 20%. It's a bit short. Let's just move it up to 30%. So yeah, just going for that for the time being. You know, 17 laps of pure chaos here in Turkey. But really just trying to extend the gap to Lewis Hamilton. Since lap 6, nothing really happened in the first stint. The gap really stayed around 1.5 seconds, and only when our tyres started falling off, Hamilton had the upper hand, had the advantage. But yeah, this is our pit stops. We really don't come into the pits there, but we come into the pits anyway for our first and only pit stop of the race. Our front tyres are literally dead there, as you can see. But yeah, coming to the pits then for the prime set of tyres. Hopefully we can rejoin in front of the Red Bull behind us, but as you can see, there's a Ferrari coming in. There's also a Renault there as well, and the Red Bull's released, but we're not. Why is that? Everyone else has made us jump. We're in 11.4 seconds in the pit stop. We have lost this race because the Red Bull of Mark Webber, I believe, has jumped us, and that means we are behind him then with 10 laps to go. How are we going to get that back? Mark Webber has jumped us as we run a little bit wide, coming out the pits. and got like ice cold tyres, but I'm honestly disgusted with why did the pit crew not let us out before the Red Bull? That would have been probably an easy win, and then got held up by one car, but to get held up by the Red Bull as well, I am disgusted. But yeah, until the end of lap 7, Nico Rosberg going really slow into the final corner. We get a massive good run on Rosberg coming out the corner now, as we set a 151.4, dreadful lap, and that was through the pit stop there. But Rosberg squeezes us a little bit, but we go right around the outside and into P5 so far ahead of Nico Rosberg. So the race is going okay, you know, but really we lost time. So we were in effective P5, I think. Actually, I think Buemi might be third. I haven't edited this video, so I know pretty much what's going on at all times in the race, basically. But yeah, coming up to the next lap in lap 9, we're catching up to Sebastian Vettel. Looks like he's been struggling on his tyres because he's really far off the Mark Webber and Lewis Hamilton up front. So yeah, we're going to try and get past the Red Bull driver from Germany, but he's having a little look. You can't get past the Toro Rosso of Sebastian Buemi, which I believe it is. Remembering correctly to my editing skills, you know, to pay the bills, you know that sort of thing. But yeah, we're 4 tenths up through the second sector. Hamilton leads by 8 seconds here, but we are going to dive up the inside of Sebastian Vettel into the penultimate corner. No, the third to last corner. Going to the what is the penultimate corner, and Vettel has spun. If you see the mini-map, he spun somehow. Just having a look at the replay here, and basically, I don't even know what happened there. I do not know what happened. Vettel basically, so like having a look, Vettel turned left into my car. I went to right-hander. I'd love to see how that one's my fault, but coming to lap 11 now, we've caught to Sebastian Buemi, but no use. He's coming to the pits for a set of, I believe, option compound tyres to run to the end of the race. So that's an effective third place then in this race, with Webber and Hamilton the only two in front of us in this race. We need to not make any mistakes. Push hard. We got Rich saved up, so let's go at him. But as you can see, in the final lap, the gap went up because we made some mistakes. So coming to this corner, we ran wide a few times. Alonso was able to be there and thereabouts compared to us, but you know, Hamilton takes his first win of the season as we kind of cut the corner and take out the massive bollard. But that's okay. We don't have to use that for the rest of the race. But coming home, P3, not bad.
That's a great third place. Congratulations.
So you guys, a little bit disappointing that we could have won that Grand Prix, but third place is not too bad. In the end, head of Alonso, Buemi finishing 5th, with Barrichello 6th, Schumacher, Rosberg, Kubica, and Heikki Kovalainen. My man in the Lotus getting a point. They're only a point off Virgin now, actually. So, really, I'm going for Lotus, you know, to try and smash Virgin out the park, you know, just as you do, really. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new as well to the channel. If you want more of these, very, very soon, I will try and squeeze them out. Vettel 13th. Don't know what happened to him, but I believe there is a new leader in the championship. Yes, there is. It's Mark Webber who leads by 9 points over us, with Vettel now 16 adrift of Mark Webber. So it's going to be a very, very interesting rest of the season with Red Bull now only just in front of us now, and we've got 100 points to the Scuderia Ferrari team behind us. But yeah, there is our career stats. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Leave a like. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later for another video. Goodbye.